love
plants,
I love every kind of
plants,
I just wanna hug all of them, but I can't hug every
plant.
Hello, fellow foliage fanatics. My friends call me Finchy, and that would be you, I hope. And today I'm going to show you some of the plants in my Milsbo wide beside me while I water and take care of them. I'm also shipping a plant today. I took part in a wish post in a Facebook group, so I have to pick a Syngonium out of this prop thing maybe and to send to her. So I thought it would be a good opportunity to finally sit down and show you some of the plants I have growing in my new Milsbo wide that I got for Mother's Day. I have a lot of the smaller plants in here because I want them to be closer to the light, grow faster, and also having them all in one place makes it so I water them almost at the same time. So I think a lot of stuff in here is probably thirsty, but here's a little heartleaf baby. This is from the one I cut up in February, and this is how much the little babies have grown. There's actually 2 vines in this pot. Here's another little Syngonium. I don't know what it is, but it's very cute. This got so green. That algae, it looks black, but it's very green. It's like blue green. I probably should get it out of there. This is a Syngonium strawberry milk runner, wrapped all around in here, and there's a couple little growths popping off of it, which is cute. This came off of another plant that I have a video about. 1 runner from each of the milks from that video. And I know it looks yucky, it's because it was like touching the plastic. Last month I traded I don't remember. It's a variegated heartleaf and something else. Milk confetti? I don't remember. I traded a really pretty heartleaf and milk confetti for this red spot tricolor runner, which actually was 2 nodes, and I have 2 little baby plants. And this one is finally starting to look like a red spot tricolor. That one's just solid pink. So I have 2 little babies. This could be the one I could send that girl. I think this is a tricolor. Oh, this plant is so sad. I don't want to only show happy plants, so I am going to show it, but let me pull off the crispy. So I showed this a while back in my IKEA tour when I first made my channel, and here it is again. This is the pink lotus, Lotus Delight, and it is on its final leaf, but finally, after all this time, we finally have some growth. Instead of just losing leaves forever and ever, and just like they would grow and then not actually like form or open, or it would flower and I would cut it off, we have a leaf. Finally, we have a leaf. It is in fluval stratum, and I think that is what it needed. These don't like water at all. Only Plants did a video where he cut his up, and I went into it so amped to like learn so much and like hopefully be able to make this plant grow, and he killed all of the propagation, so I'm scared of it now. Here's a mystery Aglaonema. I pulled a baby off of one I was repotting and I forgot to label it. So we're gonna be surprised whenever he or she makes an entrance. Here is another mystery Syngonium. No clue. Cream stripe, I think? Cream splash? I don't know. I bought it as a 1 leaf or 2 leaf cutting last year, and then it grew and like reverted, so I cut it back and it has regrown into this little cutie. Very thirsty. Here we have a Syngonium Scrambled Eggs, which is not super highly variegated, but still very pretty. I think I actually kind of prefer this like speckling of yellow versus actually looking like scrambled eggs. Like, yeah. But I really want to get the Winlandii, just like the regular green one. So if you want to trade variegated heartleaf for like the regular version of this, hit me up. Also, this one is in fluval stratum too. You can see some roots. Okay, this is what I wanted to get out. I wanted to look at the roots. I don't see very many on the bottom. I do see some though. This is got a lot of plants in it, so I'm gonna set it aside and we're gonna finish getting the rest of these out first. What do we have here? We have a jungle boogie that I saved from rust. My friend told me to throw this plant away. Look, she said throw it away, and I kept treating it, and then a new leaf would come in and it would still have rust, and she said just throw it away, it's super contagious, you don't want to get any other plants with that. So I'm super careful. This was to share any actually it said no drainage, so this is it doesn't share any water with any other of my plants, and I like try not to let them touch and stuff. I'm so scared, but we finally have a leaf with no rust, knock on wood, because she told me to throw this plant away. I can't wait until she comes over and I'm just gonna hand it to her and be like, look what I did. I'm proud of it. This was a journey for just a regular jungle boogie. Here is a little baby Melanochrysum. He's gonna get right finally. We'll pretend that one isn't there, but that one's pretty cute. Nice preggers. I want a Melanochrysum like the size of my torso, but it's never gonna happen. It's a painted lady, and she has a little variegated spot. Look how cute. Painted lady is an incredibly vigorous grower. Here's another piece of that cream stripe. It's just like the tiniest little baby. Oh, very thirsty. We have a one of two, and the other one's even more thirsty than this one. Green spot or green ghost. I have no idea. But it was one plant, and I separated it into two, and this one is very thirsty. Like, I don't know if you can tell. Very thirsty. There's two different ones in this pot, I think. Also in fluval, here's another spilt milk baby. She looking a little sad too. Here's another piece of heart leaf. And then also the Gabby I cut up a couple months ago. Oh, it looks like it's really rooted. That makes me happy. This is the final piece of it. Every single other piece died. Like all of them. The pot with the roots continued to rot like all the way back to the base. I kept cutting it and cutting it, and then it just was dead. All of the pieces died except for this one, which was the most green of all of them, and it has lots of roots in there. There's also this heart leaf, so some of that's that, but you can see there's a tiny little new Gabby leaf in there. So she lives on, thankfully. That broke my heart. It still is one of the most like traumatic plant experiences I've gone through, was having that decline so rapidly in my care. Here is a very thirsty white princess, which is doing the bad thing. We have almost a fully white leaf, and it looks like another fully white leaf. Good luck. And the last thing on the bottom shelf is just a bunch of princesses. So, and these actually aren't thirsty, so we'll just take here's a princess. I really like that leaf. This one, not super high color on that one, but you wait. This one. Okay, this one is for my friend. I'm just waiting to repot it, but we have a half moon, and we got some really pretty pink on this dark leaf. That's what she wanted, a dark one with good pink. And then here's another princess. And the last one from this little tray, which is probably the worst burnt icky one, is this one. She's still cute. And I mentioned before that I want to do a princess giveaway for my birthday. I don't know how many I'm going to give away, but I am going to give some away next month. I share birthday with Robin Williams, so keep an eye out for my princess giveaway. And probably some variegated heartleaf too, just because I have so much. Little community pot, we have another Tricolor milk confetti. A really pretty one. And then it has a roommate of a Tricolor night leaf that looks very sick, but it does look like it has rooted in there. So hopefully it will do something. Or maybe those roots are from the other plant. I don't know. This is very dry. That's the plants from the bottom shelf. I do have a humidifier in my Milsbo, but I almost never refill it. And this one is really loud. I actually need to take it out because it is just broken and loud. On the top shelf, we have, here is Shake Baby #1 with her newest leaf right here. All of these shakes are from the same mama, so they're related. Here are some more princesses for possibly my giveaway. These are from my mama Sarai. These were cut in February and they are just turning into their own little plants. We're going to do a potting video for these soon because there's 9 in these 2 cups. There's 3 in this cup, which you can see they're bigger than the ones in the little cup. I mean, they're close to the same size, like foliage-wise, but this one has way more roots. So these are doing way better. And she has been a consistent pink thrower, so I'm really not too worried about it, even though they don't look super pink yet. We have a Ring of Fire, which is poor man's Carol Marble, even though it's still kind of an expensive plant. This is one of 2 Ring of Fires in my house, and I might propagate the other one, but we'll talk about him another day. We're talking about Johnny right now. This is Johnny. He was a Christmas gift, and he was a teeny tiny baby when I got him, and he's just a man now, a beautiful man. Well, maybe I'll send her this one. This is really pretty little panda, I think this is a panda baby. And that is a really pretty one. Or maybe I could send her both. Maybe I should just send her both. Would you be happy if you got these 2 random Syngoniums in the mail from a wish thread? Okay, this plant actually makes me a little bit sad. Happy, but sad, because it's just taking so long to get there. So I showed my Florida Beauty in my IKEA cabinet a while back, and she was living in moss, and then I randomly decided to repot it, like just randomly, and I did. I put it in dirt, which is already looking really yucky, but she put out this jacked up leaf after I did that. Like, it's super janked up. She did not like being messed with. And then she gave me this one. So we finally have some green. But don't buy a half moon cutting of this plant. It has been a pain in the ass, okay? Because it gives me nothing but yellow. Look at that. That's so pretty though. Her name is Rhea, and we actually have the beginnings of some pink petioles with some fuzz on it. It's just bumpy still, but we're gonna get there. I'm excited now that she's finally like figured herself out since being repotted. This leaf literally just opened a couple days ago, so hopefully the next leaf will be a little bit more green and she can sustain herself a little bit more. You can see she's already got a nice little growth. She's not thirsty. Here is yet another piece of white princess. We have lots of princesses here. Here is another piece of that same shake. This is, I don't remember which piece it was, but as you can see, she's really way more variegated than the other one. Absolutely gorgina. Oh my gosh, like banana leaf. Banana leaf. I really love this plant. This one is a little stressy because it's been really close to lights, but I want that, so we're just gonna leave her. I sun stressed the crap out of a strawberry shake leaf, and it is the most beautiful. I mean, it's kind of curled now, but like when at the time, she was beautiful. We have another princess. This was one of the bigger ones. Again, this one's not from Sarai. This is from one that I was gifted, and it's been a struggle bus one, so she's just really dark. Here is the third piece of that shake, and she is a new leaf, but unfortunately this one is the most green and wants to revert, I think. So hoping we have some more color on this leaf, but a green shake is pretty, but don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that to me. I think all that's left in this cabinet now is heartleaf. So again, I'm open to trading heartleaf for like basically any plant. So if you want to trade heartleaf, I'll send you a nice little plant with 4 or 5 nodes or more on it for stuff. Because I have lots of it, and these are all cut in February from that mama. Well, not all of it, some of it is cut later. And then here's the one I got from my Botanicas unboxing a month ago, which has very different looking genetics than the ones that I have, so I'm not really unhappy. I also love that they're 2 half moons in a row. Like, how cool is that? My favorite heartleaf of all of them, and that's this little cutie, which I think I might end up keeping it because it is the perfect little heartleaf specimen. Like, are you kidding me? That is precious. And then we have this one, which still has the original leaf. Most of them lost the original leaf by now, but not this one. This one's still holding on strong. Oh my gosh, I just love it so much. And then this one has 2 in the pot. This one has the original leaf, which is very green. So also in here we have some pieces of my Begonia Sharon. I just laid them on some stratum as like an experiment because I really want to propagate some begonias in my cube downstairs. And I wanted to like try it on a really cheap plant just to make sure it wasn't gonna like shrivel up and die. So that was a success. Also in here, whoa, why is it wet? Why are you wet? We have 2 little baby Frydeks, which I also don't want. So if for some chance I send you a heartleaf and you want a baby green Frydek, you let me know because I have dozens of these and I don't want any of them, honestly. I just want the mama. I should have left them in the mama, but I'm crazy. Look how cute they are. They're like perfect. There's actually 2 or 3 in this pot and 3 in this pot. And there's more, they're everywhere. And last but not least, the final thing is this, which doesn't look like a lot, but this is actually the stem butt cut piece or something to a pink Birkin, which I will pop a picture of the mama on the screen. We're gonna have another one, yes. Looks good. Now I'm gonna show you what's inside this Louisville aquarium. So some of it is, there are a lot of dead leaves in here, which the plants are still alive, but I just don't pull the dead leaves out very often. This has been going for a little while here. We have a lot of little Syngonium babies stuffed in here. Some little Alocasia. Of course, there's princesses. There's, I think, 6 or 7 stuffed in here. They're also from Sarai. I think they're gonna be really good pink ones. There's another Syngonium milk confetti. This is a burnt princess. Some more princesses. There's a solid pink one right there. That one's definitely from Sarai. Some crispy bits. More Alocasia. That's a piece of Florida Ghost. Doesn't look like it, but it is. There are a lot of plants in there. You can't even really tell And I do think I am gonna separate them out very soon, but that will probably be when I do my princess repotting video. And I think I just wanted to steal a Syngonium out to give to that lady. So let's pull this one out. Yep, look at that. And I'm pretty sure this is a milk confetti. What's another? Is it a tricolor or is it a regular confetti? I can't tell them apart, so sorry in advance, lady, if I sent you the wrong thing. I'm gonna send my wishlist lady this cute little panda baby. It was given to me as a wet stick and a trade in March, I believe. I'm so indecisive. I would give her all of them, but then I want to have plans to give other people too, and I literally don't know this lady. So while I would love to make her day, oh my gosh. Final decision. This is the plan I have chosen to send Aubrey. Her name is Aubrey. That is everything for this cabinet. I made a lot of notes on stuff I'm gonna need to do very soon. I made a lot of notes, mental notes on plant chores that we are going to be doing very soon, as well as picked out the plant for Aubrey, and at the same time watered my babies and showed you some new growth happening in this cabinet specifically. I think I'm gonna go ahead and take the humidifier out while I'm sitting here too, so well, I'm gonna clean it and also get that done. Many birds with one stone. Who came up with that saying? Who wants to hurt birds? Not me. Anyway, as my Milsbo wide, I still have other cabinets, but I think we'll do a video for the two Milsbo talls together, and that's gonna be it for this one. So I look forward to actually having like documentation of all these plants growing this year. It's gonna be so exciting. I don't think I'm gonna do a whole lot of cutting or anything for the summer. A couple plants, but not like, I think we're just gonna grow. All these babies are gonna grow. So definitely I look forward to updating you on them in the future. So yeah, thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!
I love
plants,
I love every kind of
plants,
I just wanna hug all of them, but I can't hug every
plants.